Hey guys, welcome to the last section, section 10.4. Today we're looking at kind of how to save your money or where to save your money and how much you have left over. Again, we're not going to do the warm up. Let's just hop straight into it. So we're going to consider someone, we're going to look at their weekly spending. We do know that this person earns $11.45 an hour. Let's look at how many hours he works and calculate the total. You guys should be experts at this by now because you've seen it for a few days again. So this is from 5 to 9 is 4 hours. From 4:30 to 8:30 is 3.5 hours, 3.5. From 9 to 2 is 5 hours. And from 11 to 3 is 4 hours. In total, if you add all of these up, you should get 16.5 hours. Okay, so we're going to need this number on the next page, 16.5. All right, calculate his total pay for last week. Remember, whenever you're calculating your earnings, you're going to multiply the wage and the hours. So his wage, he earned $11.50 per hour. Oh, sorry, $11.45 per hour. And he worked 16.5 hours that particular week. Multiply them, you should get $188.93. Okay, again, if there's any rounding, make sure you're doing your rounding properly. Okay, 5 and up, you round up. 4 down, you keep it the same. So let's look at his spending habits. So now we're going to keep track of his spending for the week. So meals, $12.65, CDs, $14.95. So this is how much he spends. We would need to calculate the total. So I'm going to take all of these up and I am going to add them. Okay. When you add all of these, you should get $78.32. Oops, and 32. All right, so Anthony puts his money, puts any money he doesn't spend into a savings account. Okay, so this is a bank account, just from the definition. It's a bank account that you're going to earn just a little bit of interest. It's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. Okay, so how much money does he put into a savings account? So we're, in order to figure that out, we know that he made a total of $188.93. Don't forget about your cents. And he spent $78.32. So if he earned this much and spent this much, if I subtract them, I should get what's left over. And that's what he's going to put into his savings account. So when you subtract them, you should get $110.60. Okay. All right, let's move on. Again, if we need this number, we'll write it down. So Anthony spends some money on himself, some money on others. We're going to use the table below to figure out what percentage he saves or puts away. So we're going to go back up here. We're going to look at these and we're going to put the numbers down here. So spends on himself. Actually, you know what? Let's do the savings. I'm going to work backwards. So the savings, we just calculated, he saves $110.60. Now let's go back up. There's nothing else to put here. Let's go back up and figure out how much he spends on other people. So when we go back up and we look at his chart, there's meals, CD, haircut, present for his brother, a t-shirt, donations to a friend's walkathon. Okay, so this amount right here, the present for his brother and the donation are money that are items where he would have spent money on other people. So we're going to take the $17.99 and the $3, and we can write that here. So this is $17.99 and $3. Okay. So if I add these up in total, it should be $20.99. Okay. So in total for other people, he spends $20.99. In total for savings, he spends $110.60. And now we've got to figure out how much he spends on himself. So going back and forth up to the chart and coming back down here and writing the values down, we know that he spends $12.65 on meals, $14.99 on some music, $13 on a haircut. It's been a while since I spent $13 on a haircut. And $16.69 on whatever the last item was. $16.69 on a t-shirt. Okay, in total, if you add all of these up, you should get $57.33. Okay, so he spent $57 on himself, $20 on somebody else, and $110 in his savings. So what we would like to do is now look at the percentage of those. So we're going to take each one of them and change them into a percentage of his paycheck. So they do walk you through how to do it here, and then we're going to put the percentages down at the bottom. So calculate the percent of his total pay that Anthony spends on himself. Well, in total, he spends $57.33. Okay, that's the amount he spent on himself. And we're going to divide that by his total pay. His total pay was the $188.93. Okay, we can go back up to his paycheck. There it is. We can go back up to his paycheck to figure it out. Okay, so you don't have to recalculate it. It's already there. So take $57.33, divide by the $188.93, and multiply by 100. In this case, when you round, you do get 30%. Don't worry about too many decimals after that, okay? So you get 30%. Down here, we're looking at the percentages for all of them. So we know that he spent $57.33. Oops, 33, and it came to 30%. Now, I would like you to calculate the percentage that he spends on others and the percent that he spends on savings. So I'm just going to rewrite the numbers down so we've got them all, and then we'll look at the percentages. So this is $20.99 and $110.60. Okay, so you need to take this, the $20.99, you're going to divide by $188.93 and multiply by 100. When you get to the savings, take $110.60, divide by 188.93, and then times by 100. Okay, I'm going to put the answers down. I'm hoping that you pause the video and do it yourself first. Okay, there you go. So double check your work. You should have got around 11% for the amount spent on others and around 59% for his savings. Okay, so he's saving about 60%, which is excellent. All right, moving on, these are some diagrams that we can look at on how to just visually see the percentages. We're actually not going to do this, so you can cross off number 8. Don't worry about the check your understanding, and you guys are done for today. Congratulations, guys. That's all we're doing other than a CPT. You finished your course. Well done.